what they thought this was. But I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, step to the place where my jeers are with all night.
It'll be tough to forget this evening. Alexander Usyk, the former Roy Jones Jr. He won world.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. And
of course, we fight. And there's the bell for round 1. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Beautiful counter punch. Do you believe what we're seeing? The sun is blazing this afternoon, and these two athletes are going to have to find a way to deal with it.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind. You've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this? Your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
Close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time they throw a shot, they get... Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Alexander Usyk in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry? Here we go. It's round 2. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That left hook missed. He threw a punch and just got countered. That counter shot lands. Beautiful counter shot. Lucky that hook didn't score. Good counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react them. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Those counter punches have to hurt. very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope.
On to the third. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. Good counter punching. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You believe what we are seeing. The jab can't find a home. Nice counter shot. Stamina is off the charts. Catch and shoot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's a counter shot. Misses with the straight left. They block the jab. That cut's pretty bad. Let's see if the referee stops the fight. The referee says they're okay to fight. We'll keep fighting. This round's still up for grabs. Alexander Usyk in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch caught him clean. One punch could change everything in this battle. The jab not finding its target. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Can they figure out the combination to this sink?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
What a punch. Down goes Alexander Usyk. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you still want to fight.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Look at his
total domination with 10 seconds to go. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
Need to see that again.
1, 2, 3,
Quá cướp đi.
4, 5, 6, you continue.
Talk talk about Roy Jones in that last round. And there's the bell for round 5. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. A perfect counter shot. How about that time counter shot? They missed with the jab. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
So close with that uppercut. Well done with that counter shot. Stamina is off the charts. And the big kick goes down. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Where did that come from?
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure. Let's start the 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head through.
He scores with the counter. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Incredible work rate. Men step back for just a moment. Quick punch scores. Nice counter shot. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land once.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation. And there's the bell for round 7. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Punch himself out, though. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Nice counter. Swing and a miss with that jab. No rest for the weary. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up and get clipped with a shot like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your ball.
Hold that thought. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. The perfect counter lands. Every time they drop their guard, the unified heavyweight champion is down. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. And there's the bell for round 8. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
They exchange punches. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Nice counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. But Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Perfect counter lands. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Catch and shoot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges
Hello. Where is this fight? Hello? Hello?
Like a tidal wave, like a hurricane. Nothing in my way will make me be afraid. And I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, I can feel it in my soul.
What's going on here? I think the buttons are working.
into this world.